Yes, now it is. Take 57. Sitting here with Aaron Cowan at the NRA annual meeting, talking handguns. You're here right now at the NightHawk booth.
Yeah.
Agency Arms. You're one of the Agency Arms assets. What do you think about the Agent 1?
Well, see, I got to preface this by saying I'm not a 1911 guy.
Right.
I haven't been for a while. I used to carry one professionally. I've gotten away from them. I don't even own a 1911 now. But that being said, I've always had an appreciation for NightHawk's quality.
Right.
I do appreciate it as a quality gun. What they did, the agency collaboration with NightHawk, is they tuned out a very, very amazing 1911. So I'm really impressed.
Did you get to shoot it?
I did.
See, I won't get to shoot it.
And it is, unfortunately, this very first one, there's only going to be 50 of them available.
Right.
Actually, now there's only 49 because one got auctioned off last night at the Special Operations Care Fund charity.
All the money went to veterans.
But I imagine that since this is the initial 49, this particular gun has gone so well, there'll be another one in the future. I'm sure that won't be limited as limited. It might still be a limited number, but I think you're going to be able to access another NightHawk agency in the near future.
You talked about the FN 509. Agency Arms is looking at the FN 509. What do you think?
So I've always been an FN fan. I have an FNS. I love the FNS. I've never understood why FN doesn't get more credit as a quality firearm, especially for handguns, because everybody, especially guys who are in the military, they know FN products even if they didn't realize they were using them. Saws, 240s, you know, some of your contract M4s are made by FN. A lot of your barrels are made by FN. People know the SCAR, don't realize it's made by FN, so the brand recognition on the citizen market isn't as strong.
Right.
But when I got my FNS, it's like, I don't understand why this isn't more popular. Now with the 509, it's kind of an evolution on what made the FNS great.
Right.
And it creates to me, a better handgun, a greater evolution than what you got with the FNS. So you're still getting the same general grip angle, you're still getting the same general controls that you had with the FNS, but you're getting enhanced slide serrations, fully ambidextrous controls. The recoil system is amazing, and the trigger is an improvement over the FNS trigger. Now, it's not going to be for everybody, but if someone were to tell me, hey, you can either have a stock Glock 19 or a stock FN 509, I would take the 509 every day of the week because it has metal magazines, higher capacity, and it comes with good sights and a better out-of-the-box trigger than I think the Glock has.
Now, I think I'm a Glock guy. You're a Glock guy.
I am.
But I think with the innovation we've seen out of FN, I know you're not a big fan of the SIG P320, but it's making inroads too. Is Glock getting a little competition now? They're getting a little run?
The 320 is a quality gun. I just personally don't care for its control feature.
Right.
So it's a good gun.
Right.
I don't want to say it's a bad gun because it's not. I think Glock is kind of resting on their laurels a little bit, and some of these other companies are listening to the market because Glock is finally like, hey, here's some front slide serrations. And I'm like, excuse me if I don't knock people over running to the gun store for that. It's just not, I don't even want to say thanks, because to me, there's so much more that they could do, because they literally are the people who create the gun. They make the gun from inception. They create it out of raw material.
Right.
So there's no modification that they cannot work into their design, and they just haven't for whatever reason. Now again, they have the largest section of the law enforcement market, and they are used in some corners of the military as well, but the citizen market remains a very strong purchasing power. So from a business point of view, I don't really get it. Well, FN is way more willing to listen to recently the citizen market and then just the general gun industry in general. So I think that you're going to see FN take a big bite out of their pie if they don't watch it.
I know that in South Carolina, two law enforcement agencies have either switched to SIG or to FN.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of Glock 22s on the used market now too.
FN just got adopted by Brinks, which Brinks it's a security company, but it's nationwide. It's worldwide, actually.
Right.
And that doesn't sound like, oh, Brinks, whatever. That's huge. That's Brinks. The number of guns that Brinks is getting, it's basically the size of a large metropolitan police department. And the fact that a security company would choose the 509 over a gun with 19 safeties shows you that they have a little bit more faith in their employee base, and they want to give their employee base a quality firearm to do their job.
Aaron Cowan, Sage Dynamics. You can find him at sagedynamics.com. .org.
I'm also on Instagram at Sage Dynamics, Twitter at Sage Dynamics, and Facebook Sage Dynamics.
In the southeastern corridor, vehicular operations, ground operations. This is the guy. As soon as I have the time, I keep saying this.
Yes,
as soon as I have, and sooner or later that's going to make you mad. So I'm not going to keep doing that. But sooner or later, I'm coming to you.
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.